Welcome back to Hollywoodbets Kingsmead. It is the T10 Metro Cup, and this is the second game on day one. First game ending in a 10-run victory for the Lions against Western Province, and the Lions putting up what looked like a reasonable score, real scoreboard pressure counting really against Western Province. So it'll be interesting to see how this second game goes. The Titans, I can tell you, have won the toss. The Multiply Titans winning the toss, and they have chosen to bowl. So the home side, Hollywoodbets Dolphins, will be batting first. And Sam, you know these boys much better than I do. So who's this waiting to come into bat?
Slade van Staden.
Okay, the former Hilton boy.
And Bryce Parsons.
And Bryce, who's captain this year. That's so he's stepping up into the captaincy shoes. They will be opening the batting, and we'll wait and see who the Titans are going to open up with. Have to inform you that the weather has improved. We should be able to get through this game no problem. And tomorrow, keep an eye, because there are 4 games happening one after the other in great rapidity. The first game due to start at 9:30 in the morning. We might actually be going at 9 o'clock. The umpires and the teams are getting together a little bit later, I think, to decide that. So if you can't make it to the ground, make sure that you listen in here. And all 4 of these sides will be in action tomorrow, and then on Sunday. The first game of the day will start at 10 o'clock. That will be the 3rd, 4th playoff game, and then the final will begin at noon. So Dennis Chopper Smith is out in the middle. There's one half of the umpiring team.
And Mohamed Juma.
The other man. Makes me feel old when I see Chopper, since I commentated on him when he was playing for the Titans in the 90s.
Jeepers, he's been around.
Wicket keeper, lower order batsman, all round good man.
Momentum Multiply. The Titans have won the toss and they've elected to bowl first against the Hollywoodbets Kingsmead, Hollywoodbets Dolphins, as we are here at Hollywoodbets Kingsmead. Gloomy weather, as Andy said earlier, but it's been clear. Before we came into the stadium, there was a couple of raindrops, but it hasn't stopped us from playing and seeing fantastic cricket being played, as we saw the DP World Lions, the DP Lions winning that first match against the World Sports Betting Western Province. Got the tall, lanky Dwan Jansen, who's moved from Northwest Dragons to the Momentum Multiply Titans. He will be making his debut today. To Slade van Staden, who's in some good form. They played in a 2-day match against the Tuskers 3 days ago, and he scored 96. He'll be hoping to continue with that form into this match.
He's 22 now, is Slade. I remember when he was at Hilton, he was in the witness every week for scoring 100. And I think anybody who saw him back then would have expected to see him kick on. It's just taking him a little bit of time to adjust to first-class cricket, but I think he'll get there.
Yeah.
As you say, facing Dwan Jansen, and this is interesting, he got a slip.
He backs himself here.
So 2 overs of power play. Jansen to Van Staden. Van Staden gets it down to 3rd man. That's one of the 2 players allowed out. And the Dolphins are away. New captain this year in Bryce Parsons. And he will be taking strike now. 24 years old is Bryce.
Yeah, good start there. Slade van Staden, short wide, worked it down to 3rd man, and some good running. was really pushing hard. Andy, I really feel he just needs a bit more opportunities. He hasn't really gotten opportunities ever since he's left school. So once he gets those opportunities, he'll definitely take it on and be more consistent. He's been on an HP contract, but he's now on a full professional contract.
You know,
hoping
so
to get
much
more
of
game time.
Professional sport is about being in the right place at the right time and having an opportunity that you perhaps weren't expecting. And I think of someone like Grant Williams, who will be on the bench for the Springboks tomorrow, was playing club rugby for Crusaders here in Durban.
Sure.
In the air and safe, and they might think about two here. Yep, they're coming back. And Grant Williams was playing club rugby in the same season that he made his Springbok debut.
Sure.
And that was because there were injuries in the Shark tank. They missed a couple of players that they really needed. Grant Williams got a chance. I commentated on the game and thought, where's this kid been? This kid looks like he can play. And so hopefully Slavenstad will be the same.
Still a slip in place. Short third man is in.
It's going to be a wide, is it? No. Umpire says that was within the line. This is a tough ask for any quick bowler to have third man and fine leg inside the circle simultaneously.
Slip comes out. Andile Pishukwayo goes to cover. There's a deep point out and a deep square out. Janssen to Parsons. Saw a bit of shape there from the wicket.
Should just be one this time. Yeah, well fielded. Incidentally, I was checking the team sheet. 41-year-old Rulof Fanamova is captaining the Titans in this game.
Standing at mid-on. World of experience.
Yeah, there he is, wearing
52.
the number 52. Oh, it only seems like yesterday that I was commentating on him as a 19-year-old coming into the northern side and bowling his slow left arm. And it turned out he could bowl a leg stump Yorker from wide of the crease consistently, and that's what propelled him through the ranks. That's in the air and gone. Good catch. And poor old Slavenstad has picked out the one man, probably a couple of metres either side, and that would have been 4 or 6. But as it is, it's the first wicket. Dolphins are 4 for 1.
Yeah, finds the man in the deep. The only one on the leg side out in the deep square, and headed straight to him. Didn't really have to move a lot. And that's the end of Slate van Staden. Got 1 of 1. Experienced campaigner coming down to the track now is John Smart. He's played a lot of cricket. He's got a lot of knowledge, experience in this format. It will be new, but he's got a job to do here.
He probably won't forgive me for saying this, but he turns 36 next week. I see his brother has retired. Played a final season of cricket in the second division last year.
He's a director now.
Yeah. That's Kelly Smuts that we're talking about. So good over this from Duan Janssen. First up, no boundaries. 1 ball left to complete. And he'll be bowling at John Splits. The 2 boundary fielders, mid-wicket and deep backward square. And that really is a top over. So just 4 runs off it, and the wicket of Slade van Staden. So Titans will be feeling that was a good toss to win right now. It's warm enough that the ball is moving. You can see there's just a little bit of swing.
Yeah, top start from the momentum multiply Titans there from Dwan Jansen. Really just hitting good lengths. Batters not really getting them away. Only conceded 4 of that over and picking up the wicket of Slade van Staden.
Just trying to identify who's going to bowl this next over.
Got deep square out and currently it's only deep square. Deep pointer as well.
A bit of gas there.
Parsons tries to heave that over the covers. Played and miss. Bit of movement off the deck. Number 30.
Janku Smit is the man with the ball. Another man who's studying at Tux at the moment. And I think I read, Sam, that he was picked up in the SA20 draft for a decent amount of tin.
Yep. Cut hard to deep point for a single. Parsons getting off to the other end. John Smuts facing Smith.
I like this.
Some good pace from Janku Smith. Extra bit of bounce as well. John not really getting a hold of that one. Really tried to go for it. Gets a fine nick. Tried to work it over fine leg. It goes straight to the keeper for a good catch. And that brings the end of John Smuts as he goes for a duck. Some good pace that from Janku Smith. In comes the right-handed batter Andile Similane.
Well, 5 for 2 in the second over. That's not the dream start that the host union were looking forward to. Andile Similane, as you say, coming in. Normally expect to see him sort of 6-7 in the order, but this is a 10 over game and he will have license to play his game. So impressive start with the new ball. This is certainly the best bowling that we've seen today. Up front with a little bit of pace from both ends, a little bit of movement, and for the first time, boundaries are scarce.
Yeah, current run rate at 3. I haven't seen a boundary. Some good bowling from Janku.
Oh, over the keeper's gloves. Oh, could so easily have gone straight up in the air there. Just got away with it.
That brings up the first boundary for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Rushed in that occasion was Similane. Just went over the keeper. Couple of bounces and it's 4 runs.
Yeah, and of course, this is power play over number 2. So after this over, the fielding side can reinforce, and that's the first and only boundary in the power play. Janku Smith is giving his all here. beating Similani for a little bit of pace there. Nice carry through to the keeper, and here we go. So 2 overs done. Dolphins are 9 for 2 and struggling.
Only one boundary in the power play. Good energies by Yanku Smith. That last ball carrying through comfortably through the keeper's chest. And just not really getting bat on ball here as often as they would like as the Dolphins. Janssen again into the attack. They give him his second. It'll also be his last. Couple of changes being made in the field here. Third man finally going down, and cover sweeper. Deep square is already out as well. The rest of the guys are in the ring. On the circle.
So the 4 men out. There, that's shape again. It goes to show, as usual, Sam, if you bowl properly, it doesn't matter what format that you're playing in. And I was quite critical of some of the bowling in the opening game, where everybody's trying to bowl wide to try and get the batsman to reach for the ball. But when you've got conditions like this, try and bowl properly if you can. Bit of bounce. This one's given a wide. That's interesting, because a few of those have gone by unnoticed today.
It depends which umpire.
Yeah, well, Chopper's not one to suffer fools gladly.
No, true.
So this is second and final over for Duan Janssen. Smashed. Only one though. I bumped into Duan Janssen at the airport a couple of months ago, and I do mean bumped into, because he's a head higher than me. And just thinking of his more famous older brother, he can't hide. Can he?
No,
Wherever
true.
he goes, and I wonder how many autographs Duan has to sign for his brother.
Because they think it's him, yeah. Janssen to Similani.
That's wide down the leg side, but a bit of pace. Nicely taken by Keegan Leon Cachet.
Good movements behind the stumps there. He's really kept it very simple as Janssen. Not try to do too many fancy things, just hit that hard length. Let the wicket do the job. Oh, that is absolutely smashed.
That's a big hit.
Absolutely smashed. Similani in his area, he saw it come up and he decided he's going to go for it. A few rows back. It's a top shot.
Looked like a Rory McIlroy's golf swing there with the driver. I watched it on the replay, and he took it all the way back and he hit it all the way through.
I think we know what's coming now.
Well, he's going to go round the wicket as a result of that hit. And that's 6
Goes again.
And that's in the road. Ladies and gentlemen, that is in the road. You just hope you don't hear the crash tinkle. So, successive sixes. They'll have to find a new ball. That ball will be rolling towards the river and beyond that to the taxi rank.
That's dispatched over the fence. What a cricket shot. It just sat up there for Andile Similani and he absolutely hit that over the roof.
It's a mighty hit, isn't it?
It's 2 in a row now, but this one was big. As we're waiting for the ball, which will definitely not come back, as we're waiting for the third umpire to bring another ball.
Actually watching it again on the replay here. It wasn't that short.
Yo. It's a good pickup shot.
Yeah. Looking at your screen now, you'll see the long and the short of it. Two batters waiting for a ball. Here it comes. The little suitcase is being escorted out onto the field, and they'll choose a ball from there. So actually, it's something I didn't bother to ask Sam is whether we use a new ball for each innings or whether they use the same ball.
Not too sure as well.
What do you think about that new rule that they brought in, where the bowling side gets to decide which ball to keep?
It's been look, Andy, this past couple of years it's been a batter's game, so I really feel that it'll help the bowlers somewhat to just choose a different ball, you know. Those two new balls staying new for such a long time, you're looking at 300, 400 every game.
The lawmakers have to grasp the nettle, because it shouldn't just be about how far can you hit it.
100%.
You've got to give the bowlers something.
No, true.
I always remember when I was growing up, one of my coaches used to say, the last time they gave the bowler anything was when they increased the size of the stumps in 1928. And it's still about the same. Oh, the top edge, that might go all the way as well. No, it's come down and they will get back for 2.
Helped it over the keeper. 2 runs there. Good strike rate now for Similane, as he's currently on 360. 18 of 15 balls.
Yeah, Janssen only went for 5 in his first over. He's gone for 16 in this over with a ball to come. That's a wide. He's going to have to bowl another one. Similani's threw the kitchen sink at it. Couldn't quite reach it.
Yeah, he's really not holding back. Felt it was in his area again. Unfortunately missed out on that one. But the bowler will have to re-bowl that again.
Similani's got 18 off 5 deliveries. And he's missed a couple. That'll be a wide down the leg side. Still, if this was a 4-day game, you'd be thinking, there's a bit in this for the bowler.
A bit of pressure. Wide on the offside, wide on the leg side this time from Janssen. But still a ball to go.
Oh, that might be wide again. It is. Oh, this is going to be a 10 ball over. And it's still going. It's like Dracula, it refuses to die.
Expensive, really, really expensive. Total 360 from his first over.
It just goes to show you, 10 over game. The game can just change in the click of your fingers. Just the single to steal the strike, so a long over comes to an end, 20 runs from it, and the Dolphins will be a lot happier at 30 for 2 than they were at 10 for 1 at the end of the second over.
Yeah, 30 for 2 after 3. They didn't really ideally have the power play start that they would have wanted to as the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. But Andile Similane has come in and really gone and flew in sports mode and really just smashed Janssen in that over.
Just watching Rula van der Merwe talking to Mohamed Juma, and I'm sure they will be discussing what's going on power play wise, and it looks like we do have a power play now, right?
They even changed the bowler because it looked like it was a spinner that was going to be bowling, but they're giving it to Janku Smit again.
So I'm assuming that one of the batters said to the umpire, "We want the power play over now," and that was the discussion then with the fielding captain to say, right, this is what's happening. Okay, so you get one power play over with 2 players allowed outside the circle in the air, and that'll pick out one of those 2 players. Similani will be disgusted with himself.
Deep square and deep point out for Similani. Same will be look like for Parsons. No, there you go. A deep cover and a deep point. Square leg comes up. Deep square leg comes up into the ring.
Well, Duan Jensen got collared in his second over. Let's see whether Janku Smit can do a little bit better from his end. Slapped away. That's a great piece of fielding. This is trouble. I think that was out if he hit. Wasn't a great throw, but to be fair to the fielder, he made great ground to the ball. There's actually Jurik van Schalkwijk down there. Alas, poor Jurik.
Had a good campaign with their under 19s, scoring a double 150 over.
I saw that.
One of the high performance contracted players by the Multiply Titans.
Oh, he's come a long way down as Similani, and the decision is not to throw at the stumps. So Janku Smit's doing a good job here again. Every ball that goes, well, we're halfway through the over, and they've only scored 3 runs off it, and they've called the power play. So fielding side on top at the moment. In the air and one bounce down to van Schalkwijk. This isn't the outcome that the Dolphins were hoping for when they called the power play. A little bit dark out there now. Let's hope that there's no rain coming.
A few tactical changes being made. Similani, deep square and deep point. 2 balls to come. Smit to Similani.
In the air and just safe. They come back for 2. Whoops, throw takes out middle stump. Well retrieved by Janku Smit.
It's good pace, good energy. Got pulled in front. Didn't really get a hold of that as Andile Similani like he would have wanted to. With 1 ball to come. Been a good over from Smit so far.
Oh, he's got it through, and that'll be 4. Didn't get all of it, but the important thing was he got enough. So at the end, they'll be relatively happy, but not exactly what they were looking for from the power play. So that's Smit done, 1 for 15 off his 2 overs, and that's about as good as you can ask for in a 10 over game like this. You're watching the Metro T10 Cup. The Dolphins now 40 for 2 after 4 overs, so a solid 10 and over.
Glenwood old boy Andile Pishukwayo.
He's grown through the top of his hair.
Playing against his old teammates back at home. As he's about to bowl to Parsons. is currently on 8 of 10. Similane is on 26 of 9.
Yeah, so I wonder whether we'll see anything seam up or whether this is all going to be slower balls. Saw the batsman moving and fired it in at his toes.
Easy single to long on there for Bryce Parsons. Similane on strike.
Similane in many ways taking over the role of Peklaquaya at the Dolphins. Somebody who can float around in the batting order and bowl you 10 overs. I like to think that Similane is going to be a bit better.
Definitely.
But,
Definitely.
He's got the mechanics, hasn't
Yep.
he? Full toss. Similane has whacked it onto the grass bank for 6. That's his third maximum.
Peklaquaya missed his length. Low full toss. Easy stroke through the line is Similane, and he hits it comfortably over Longon's head for a 6 onto the embankment.
Noticeable that Peklaquaya made the decision to go round the wicket to bowl that ball, and he's staying round. Oh, well bowled. Oh, he's come a long way down. Does he hit? No. Gone if he'd hit.
Good Yorker this time. Got his length right. Is Peklaquaya with what he wanted to execute. Got his dot ball. Big task to bowl to a batter of Similane's caliber. You know, if you miss, he's definitely going. So the pressure is always on as a bowler. Some support here for Similane as well. Well executed low Yorker. Didn't get a hold of it as Similane. Scrambled through to cow corner for a single.
So he's missed his length once and it cost him 6, didn't it? But I like the way that Peklaquaya is looking to bowl full. None of that slower ball bouncer nonsense. Parsons back on strike. Hasn't seen the ball for a long time. And asking a little bit too much. 1 ball left. And we'll be at halfway in the innings. Dolphins 48 for 2, so looking to post somewhere in the region of 110 from this platform. That was enough in the opening game.
It won't be enough this time, Andy.
It shouldn't be enough,
No.
should it? Slower ball and he slices it down. Should get back for 2 here. Parsons turns and comes, and he's home.
Good bit of running by these two. Really pushed hard and they got through comfortably, and that brings up the 50 runs for the Dolphins as well after 5 overs.
That brings up the 50 for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins after 5 overs, so that's a halfway point in the innings. 50 for the last 2 wickets, exactly 2 minutes to go.
Right, Sam's taken a blow, and my favourite left-handed hitter comes to sit alongside me. Welcome.
Afternoon, Andy. Thank you.
You'd have loved this, wouldn't you?
Just
Only
thinking
10
about
overs in the field.
100%. Try and hit it as far as possible.
It's in the air, and he's found the gap, and it's gone all the way. Wow!
There's some nice power hitting here from Andile Similani. And the nice thing is his placement has been key. He's known his game plan, he knows where his strengths are, which is it's good to see.
Oh, that's the 50-run stand.
Oh wow,
Off 21 balls.
lovely.
It's a different game, isn't it? This time they stick to one. So Vaughan, what if any tactics can you use in a 10-over game? You just got to sort of turn up and hope for the best. In the air, and that one's
Great
safe
shot.
as well. 4 more.
Bryce Parsons joining the party. Like I said to Sam in the previous game, it's simple cricket basics. I still think it applies, where you get one partnership, which the Dolphins are doing very well now, to set yourself up and have a foundation so you can have fun in over 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10.
Yep. That's gone a long way in the air. There is a man under it this time. He should take it. He has taken it. That's the end of Bryce Parsons, but he died as he lived. 15 off 14 deliveries, and the Dolphins now 61 for 3.
With the Dolphins on 61, he's gone 15 from 15 deliveries.
So the 3 wickets to fall. Slayton starting for a single. John Smuts for a duck. And now Bryce Parsons, the new captain of the Dolphins, for 15. Coming to the crease is Blake Simpson. 20-year-old young man, went to Westville.
Where's the old boy? Very good cricketer. Very tidy with the bat. Nice strong hitter. Almost got labelled as a bully at school. Very good cricketer. Very good head on his shoulders. Don't find that quite a lot lately, but he's got a good head on his shoulders. Figuring out his game, which is good. He knows what works for him.
Thought there might have been an edge on that. I was asking if the keeper could get under it. Asking too much. This is Oyama and Shono, by the way, with his wrist spin. Michael Houseboy. End of his over, and a pretty good one. 1 for 12 for the spinner. 6 overs gone, 4 to come. 62 for 3.
Foundation laid perfectly. Batters coming in to have some fun. Express themselves, as people would say.
Yeah, can't get bowled out.
Hopefully not. We have seen otherwise.
Selamela coming into the attack now. Lecholo Selamela, 25-year-old medium pacer.
Bowling change now for the Titans into the attack is Lecholo Selamela.
He's bowling to the new man, Blake Simpson. Some good cricketers coming through Westville at the moment as well. Eh?
Oh, there's plenty.
But a shade.
Put a swing.
I mean, you were talking about cricket fundamentals, and I was saying to Sam, that I don't like people trying to bowl wides to stop people hitting them when there's something in the pitch.
100%. Overhead conditions. Like I said to Sam in the first game, pitch is looking good. Good bounce, good carry. Play some good cricket shots.
Oh, that's 4. He didn't get all of it, but didn't need to. Use the pace of the ball to get it to the boundary.
Or you could just be unconventional.
So you pretty much finished your career before everybody was expected to play the reverse sweep. Did you ever go?
I think I can recall maybe 3 attempts. I've got a boundary 4, and I've been out twice. So after those 3, that was it.
Oh my word! Now that might actually be a wide and a no ball because it didn't hit the cut bit. So I'm not sure what rules they're playing under for this Metro T10 Cup game. It looks like it's just going to be a bowl it again. Well, I'm a lot older than you, and I can remember Mike Gatting getting out in a World Cup final with the reverse sweep. That's
Great
good,
shot.
Good straight hit. 6.
Great shots. Nice and still at the crease. Hitting through the ball. Can't ask for anything more. Now, like you say, Andy, I played 3 of them in my whole career. I had 1 successful attempt and two bad ones. Went back into the closets.
So when you're only operating at 33%, it's time to put it away.
100%.
Yeah. So Simpson 11 off 5. Might be, no, there is a man there. Just the single. It'll bring Similani on strike. Similani's got 40 of 14 deliveries. He's the highest score of the day for any of these 4 teams. He's got a chance to make a very rapid half century. But it hasn't seen the bowling for a little while. Where's Selimela going to bowl to? Full. And that has gone all the way. That is a mighty blow. He's within 1 boundary hit of an incredible half century. That is 15 balls for 46.
Perfect position. Hitting through the line of the ball. Pitch is in great condition, so you're getting value for your shots here.
Dolphins now 80 for 3 and starting to look good. Oh, straight up in the air. He might have got away with this. Yes, it's in between both of them.
When it's your day, it's your day.
That's it. So that's the end of the 7th over. An expensive one. It went for 18. Dolphins 81 for 3 with Similani on strike for over number 8. 47 not out.
The Dolphins will be hoping that both these boys can carry on the next 2 or 3 overs.
Here's a big moment. I mean, here's a guy that you played against, Roelof van der Merwe.
Here's my under-19 roommates, under-19 World Cup roommates.
There you go.
The Bulldog, as is referred to.
He wasn't really a batter in those days, was he? It was something that he sort of built as he played more
He always claimed he was a batter that bowled a bit of spin, but we all knew it was the other way around.
Yes. So here he is, 41 years young, captaining the Titans today. Roelof van der Merwe, double international.
That is correct.
He's played international cricket for both South Africa and the Netherlands. Starts with a dot ball.
And you know exactly what you're going to get with Roelof.
Leg stump Yorker.
Straight into that block hole. No width. Nothing to get under, so you've got to try and manufacture something here.
Oh, he's done him. He's done him. That is fantastic bowling. He's nutmegged him. An excellent piece of keeping from Keegan Lee and Cachet. That's the end of Similani for a wonderful 47 off 17.
Beautiful keeping there. Blinded for a while, caught the ball, took the bails off in an instant. And that's 2 from 2, eh?
That's right, yeah, hat-trick ball, yeah. Well, that's going to make a difference to the overall complexion of this game, because if Similani had stayed in, then the sky was the limit. But
hopefully the Dolphins try and get to 100 plus. As we see Pernell and Sir Brian walking to the wicket. He's hit his mark 2 out of 2 here. Straight in the block hole. Almost that hit, you miss, I hit scenario.
Yep.
Little slogan. You can put it. You should actually put it on his sleeve.
Enormous open spaces in the onside, but there are 3 policemen on the boundary.
Bowled again.
So that's 3 dot balls,
Yeah.
including 2 wickets. What is the price of experience? Do men buy it for a song or wisdom for a dance in the street? No.
Come on.
Oh, he's trouble here. He's okay. So Sir Brian is off the mark. Blake Simpson is going to have to carry on with the train that he's got on. It's the one thing about a 10-over game. You can't afford to say, well, we'll just see this guy off.
No. There's not enough time.
There's only 2 overs left after this. 2 balls left in the 8th over. Ah, he's bowled him! He's bowled him, so he's got 3 wickets in 5 balls. And has turned this game on its head. Dolphins now 82 for 5.
Absolute professional. He's bowled 5 Yorkers basically that haven't moved from the spot. Just put the batter under pressure. And we got to see the customary celebration from him.
He's taken a lot over the years in all the formats.
As we see another exciting prospect walking to the wicket, Hanu Fullion.
Batted really well in a couple of big important matches at the end of last season. The semi-final and the final he got runs, didn't he?
Yeah. Consecutive 50s, I think.
That's right. That's right. When the Dolphins were under the pump.
See what he can muster up here. 1 ball left in the over.
Went to Pretoria Boys High. Thinking about 2 here, and they will decide that 1 is enough. So that is just the most wonderful over from
2 from it.
Rudolph from the over. He's got 2 for 2 according to the board, but it is 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Yes. So he'll bowl the last over as well. And it looks like Peklequire will bowl the penultimate over. So the Dolphins are in trouble here at 83 for 5. You feel that 100 isn't enough. They should really be looking at 110.
110, 120. Try and put the Titans under immense pressure as we go.
But having said that, there was no doubt that you saw the scoreboard pressure ratcheting up against Western Province in the first game of the day, chasing a target of 110. In the end they lost by 10 runs, but it wasn't as close as that. That should be
Nice and
safe.
straight.
Coming down with snow on it, they come back for 2. They'll Fastest I've ever seen Sir Brian move.
Need a few more of those.
Sliced and he's gone through his hands for 4. Oh, how that could be very significant. Don't expect to see those go down. He's had plenty of time to see the ball. Standing on the edge of the circle. I think that's our little leg spinner, Oyama and Shona.
Yeah. Look at the replay there, almost like he jumped too early. Expecting the ball to come a little bit quicker.
It's a good straight hit. Should only be 1.
Well moved by one of the Janssen brothers.
So ordinarily you'd be saying, well, get a bit of bat on it and rotate the strike, but in a game like this, you've just got to swing. And that's what he's done. And he's got it. He's swung it out of here for 6. That's a mighty blow.
There's one thing you don't bowl in Sir Brian's slot. He's got nice long arms, creates a big arc, and when he hits it, it stays hit.
Got himself outside off stump and deposited it over long on. I'm not sure I agree with Pecklaquire going round the wicket to the right-handers. He's obviously got a plan in mind, but he's been whacked. That's a good straight hit from Sir Brian, just 1.
I guess with the field he's got, he's trying to bowl in that block hole consistently. So anything outside of that block hole, it's a free shot for the batter. Basically in their slot. As you've seen, they've targeted nice and straight, and obviously just wide of long on. Pinpoint accuracy here from the bowler.
Going to Phil Yun now. That could be out. There's a man coming for it. Janssen takes the catch. And that's the end of Hanu Phil Yun. He's made 8 off 5 deliveries. Dolphins are 97 for 5.
It's the first slower ball Pecklaquire's bowled in 11 balls.
Oh yeah, it's normally his staple, isn't it?
100%.
So 97 for 6, and we have got 6 deliveries left in the innings, and those 6 deliveries will be bowled by Roelof van der Merwe, the wily captain of the Titans. It wouldn't surprise me to see a few more wickets. Okay, he's decided no, he's going to give it to the youngster.
Did see the umpire call power play, so hopefully the Dolphins can capitalise. To see, man.
I thought we'd had a called power play early in the inning.
Unless the umpire's made a mistake.
So this is Lesejo Kochaklabarna, and all I can tell you about him is that he's a medium pacer and uses his right arm. And his captain has thrown him the ball and said, here you go, they're going to try and hit you for 6 every ball, see what you can do.
Nothing like a pressure situation.
Bowling to Sir Brian. Leading edge, and it falls safe. They're going to come back for 2. That's good running. On striker is Ngubani Mokoena. Safe again.
Well bowled, young man.
Yep.
Good length.
Looked like he followed him. 100 comes up with 4 deliveries left in the innings.
I think everyone in the dugout, from the Dolphins' point of view, needs to maximise these last 4 balls. As we see deep squares staying behind. I thought it was going to go in front of square.
This is where you'd expect to see a slower ball. Puts a bit of pace on it and suffers. That's gone for 4.
I think the fielding team will be quite happy with that. It hasn't gone for 6.
So Mokoena's first ball. Does well to get back on it. He's Northwood boy.
Ex-Northwood boy. Been given the opportunity to come and be a part of the Dolphins squad. Very handy with the bats.
Oh, very handy indeed, because that is 6. Really great attempt to field the ball, but just ran out of space.
And there's also another one that sends down a few thunderbolts.
Oh, right.
So it'll be quite exciting to watch him bowl a little bit later.
Well, how about that? He's 10 not out off 2 balls.
We see 2 more 6s.
That's batting at 500.
Well bowled. Change
That's
of
the
pace.
slower ball
Yeah.
I was expecting a little bit earlier in the over. So that means that Sir Brian will face the last ball of the innings. And the Dolphins 111 for 6, so that's the highest score of the day. It's so difficult to know what a good score is. I think the Titans will be relatively happy. They'll feel they can chase this. But a few wickets up front will make it difficult. That's gone miles in the air. Who wants it? It's the captain. I'll take it. I've got it. Yes, good catch. So that's the innings over. Nelson, 111 for 6, 111 for 7. It will be off the 10 overs, so 112 to win for the Titans. What do you think?
I think the Titans are the happier. A lot of half fives happening there in the middle at the moment.
Decent last over, two boundaries off it, meant that it went for 14. And it's probably one of those things, Vaughan. You know, if you'd said to the Dolphins beforehand, you can have 111, they would have probably said, yeah, all right, we'll take that.
I think on the same hand, if you said to the Titans you're chasing 112, they'd take it as well. So, like you said a little bit earlier, it's up in the air at the moment. If they lose 2 or 3 quick wickets or get bogged down with 2 or 3 overs, so it could be an interesting chase.
Right, so there we go. We'll wrap it up for now. The Dolphins put into bat by the momentum multiplying Titans, and the Hollywoodbets Dolphins have ended with 111 for 7. Welcome back to Hollywoodbets Kingsmead. I'm afraid it's going to be a short visit because the umpires are calling on the ground staff. The rain that threatened to delay us at the beginning of the day has returned, and so the Titans aren't going to be able to set out on their quest for 112 runs to beat the Hollywoodbets Dolphins in this Metro T10 Cup competition. And it's one of those things. The umpires actually were very proactive. They got out there. The ground staff wanted to put the covers on, and the umpires said, no, take them off, it's going to get better. And in the last 5 minutes it is closed in. And Durban's looking a little grey and dismal right now. Not the day for chasing the perfect wave.
No, definitely not.
Which will not come as good news to Jonty Rhodes, who's here with the Lions. Jonty, I wrote a biography with Jonty 30 years ago, and he said to me then, if I discovered surfing before I discovered cricket, I'd never have played cricket.
He does love to surf, loves the ocean.
And looking very well, I'm delighted to say. Still got lots of hair. Still looks like he's fit enough to go out.
Full of energy, yeah.
Yeah. And what a coaching staff that is for the Lions. Hashim Amla, Alan Donald, and Jonty Rhodes.
And Russell Domingo.
And Russell Domingo, who's actually not here for this tournament. But I was chatting to Mitchell van Buren, their captain, earlier on, and saying, what's it like? And he said, it's just, you can't believe it. Every time you look around, there's a legend.
Well, I mean, you look at when the Lions were playing, you had Alan Donald speaking to Evan Jones, offloading information, experience, and you sit there and go, Evan Jones would have never got that, but he's got it at his disposal. You've got Hashim Amla doing their batting, you've got Jonty Rhodes as their fielding coach. What more do you want? It's beautiful. I think the Lions have been proactive in getting them to obviously be in the setup, and you can see with the way they're playing cricket at the moment. I mean, they're doing something right.
Well, sadly, the main covers are coming on now. So, and as I look out from our commentary position, I can see the rain falling, and this is going to be a protracted stoppage. I should remind you that there's no recourse to playing under lights. The lights have been taken down. The Hollywoodbets Kingsmead ground is being upgraded ahead of next year's Cricket World Cup. Is it next year or the year after?
The year after.
Next Cricket World Cup. So new lights being put in. We've already got a spanking new scoreboard with a lovely screen on it. And I think we're just going to have to wrap up for now and hope for the best that we will get some more cricket. So let me just remind you that the Titans won the toss. They put the Dolphins into bat. Dolphins scored 111 for 7. And so if we do get underway again, the Titans will need 112 to win. from Hollywoodbets Kingsmead. We are about to resume after around about half an hour when the covers had to come on because of a little bit of a downpour. The two teams are coming back onto the field, and this game should be able to reach its conclusion now. The Hollywoodbets Dolphins batting first. They were put into bat by the momentum multiply Titans, and they made 111 for 7 in their 10 overs with quite brilliant 47 off 18 balls from Andile Similani. Very much the highlight of the innings with the bat, that is. Highlight of the innings with the ball was Roelof van der Merwe, who bowled 1 over and took 2 for 2 in a 10 over contest. That really is quite remarkable. This is the Metro T10 Cup, the inaugural T10 Cup, and it is hosted this year by the Hollywoodbets Dolphins, who are in the field now and ready to defend that score of 111 for 7, 112 to win for the Titans. So it's pretty close to 12 and over, the requirement. Wolfen Jaspers alongside me. After that break, any reason to change your mind on anything?
I think the Titans just need to be a little bit more subdued early on. Hopefully no wickets down. Set up a nice platform. And they've got the firepower in that whole batting lineup to chase down 112.
Well, they've sent Andile Peklakwaya out to open the batting, and we know that he can hit a long ball. And at the non-striker's end, with him is young 19-year-old Steve Stolk, who is very highly rated. He's an old boy of Menlo Park, who's in the South Africa under-19 side at the moment. So we'll be keeping an eye on him.
He also hits a long ball.
Right, thank you for letting me know. And is one of your lads opening the bowling? Is this Mokoena?
This is Mokoena coming in from the Umgani end.
This is Ngubani Mokoena, the 20-year-old SA under-19 man as well. And one of the products of Nancy Hayward at Northwood. Here he comes. Sliced away, down to third man for 4. Oh, it's tough to be a bowler in this form of the game.
100%.
He's done everything right. He's got the full shot. And the scorers are simply writing down the figure 4.
I guess Andile is not going to die wondering with a shot like that.
Well, remember that it's power play time, so this is only 2 overs in the 10, where you're guaranteed to only have 2 men on the boundary. This time Mokoena beats him between bat and leg stump. So you were saying that Mokoena is very talented with both bat and ball. And he certainly did bat well in the short innings that he played. He finished 11 not out, hit a couple of boundaries, and now he's working up a little bit of pace. Looks like we might just have a slippery landing area, which is being worked on. Time he beats the outside edge.
Beating him for pace. Not a bad start from the youngster.
Still, there's just a little bit of help for the pace bowlers. We've seen the ball swing, we've seen the odd one hit the seam, but more than anything else, Vaughan, I've been impressed by the carry.
Oh, the bouncing carry, obviously new groundsman that's taken over. Also retired, old groundsman. He was here for more than 25 years, probably even longer. Wonderboy has produced a very good wicket. You're in it as a bowler, you're in it as a batter. You get value for your shots.
And I'm assuming, Vaughan, that we're going to use the same pitch right the way through the competition.
Yeah, it's
Just looking at the way the square is set up, I mean, there is one cut on the other end of the square that could conceivably be rolled into life.
shots.
That's one.
Nicely played. On top of the bounce.
That's a good opening over with the Titans 5 without loss at the end of power play over number 1. Well bowled by young Mokoena. Looks a good cricketer. Looks like we might get spin at the other end. Yep.
Well, the Dolphins
Indeed,
have quite a few spinners in their armoury.
So Sir Brian is going to bowl inside the power play, and he'll be bowling to the left-hander, so it might be a reason that the off-spinners come on. Pleased to see him playing after that nonsense that happened in Australia.
Yeah. Sore losers. No. But glad he's gotten over that.
Well, it's not the first time it's happened.
No, I was going to say, I've been his roommate, or I was his roommate for 9 years. He's been through a lot, and I'm glad he's come through and he's playing now. Because he deserves what he's put in a lot of hard work throughout the years. To reap those rewards, it's good to see. Great shot.
Straight hit. Will it go all the way?
One bounce 4.
One bounce. Very difficult to stop somebody intent on hitting boundaries in a power play as a spinner. Weather's just closing in again, I'm sorry to say. Let's hope that we can get these overs done. And that has gone all the way for 6 this time. No, one bounce 4 again. Must have been very close. Down to Castle Corner there.
The nice thing with what Petrikwai is doing now is standing nice and still, hitting through the line of the ball. Again, the pitch has been very good, so it's nice and true. And surprisingly that none of those have gone for 6.
A reminder, this is day 1 of the Metro T10 Cup. Tomorrow there are 4 games. We're starting at 9:30 in the morning and going right the way through. And then the 3rd, 4th playoff game on Sunday will be followed by the final at noon. Oh, trouble here. Stokes come a long way and he's gone. Oh, that's the worst way to get out in any form of cricket. Run out without facing a ball. And
Oh goodness.
it was unnecessary, but that's what happens when you're 19.
The comedy of errors.
13 for 1.
Yeah, when you're 19, you got a chance to play for your province. You come all the way down to Durban. You get your opportunity.
Yeah, you're opening the batting.
Then you have to wait for half an hour while the rain stops. And you watch the guy at the other end face 5 deliveries and think, right, mine's coming. And then he gets a single off the last ball of the over. And then he hits one straight back at you. And you run out by half the length of the pitch.
And you decide to get on your horse and go. Shame.
So Jurek van Schalkwijk is the new man, and another 19-year-old, another richly gifted young man, former Affy's man. He's the man who made the double century for SA under 19 this year, which had never been done at youth level. Oh, he's dropped him. Sharp chance, but probably should have been taken. And that'll bring Van Schalkwyk to the strike. Born in warm baths, which also gave us a certain Abraham de Villiers. Oh, a little bit of turn. They're through for one.
Oh, another close one.
Direct hit, that was probably gone. Bad enough being responsible for one run out, not two in an over.
Please no.
That's boycott-like. Oh, that's gone
Shot.
miles. That might be over the roof and into the road. No, just lands on the roof and then rolls down the other end of the roof. It's a big hit though. And Pecklaquire goes to 20 off 11 deliveries. Titans are 21 for 1, chasing 112 to win. And we have had 2 overs. So that's the power play done. Expensive over from Sir Brian with a 6 and 2 fours.
You're almost asking the question, why did he bowl himself in the power play instead of giving it to a seamer?
Maybe he fancies that he's got Pecklaquire's number. He would have bowled it in many, many times in the nets here. On this occasion, Pecklaquire won that little mini battle. He'll be at the non-strikers end now, and young Ulrich van Schalkwyk will be on strike. Looks like Andile Similani will be bowling the next over. Confirmation of that. Now, the batting side can call a power play of 1 over. We've got a new ball. That was the delay. So although it didn't go out of the ground, they haven't managed to find it.
I think someone's taken it and gone.
Yeah, probably. So that's 2 today. Expensive. And okay, so power play over. We've got the 4 men on the boundary. 3rd man, fine leg, deep backward square, cover. 5 men saving 1. And 19-year-old Ulrich van Schalkwyk on strike. Sliced away for 4. 3rd man won't get there.
Oh, he did.
Oh!
Great fielding. Oh.
That is a brilliant piece of fielding down there. Well, I really thought that was an impossible task. Look, it wasn't just that he got there, it was that he managed to stop the momentum of the ball. So that's 4 off the first ball of the over. It's not 4, it's 3. Good running.
2.
Yeah, they've got it wrong on the scoreboard. Oh no, he was off the mark, wasn't he? Yeah, so he's got 3 in total. They've got back for 2. Goes for another big one over extra. It's a fair enough shot in the circumstances. Anything over the infield is 4.
Any width you can throw your hands at as well. Wicket is nice and true. Catch it.
Man out there, and ooh, he bails. Probably been a little bit harsh on him. He started to look interested in taking the catch, and then halfway thought, no, that's not going to reach me.
Pull the parachute cords, just
Yeah.
land safely.
Can't pull the wool over the eyes of a first-class cricketer.
No. Definitely not.
So Similani's going to go round the wicket to the left-hander. He's got a long on.
Protecting the long boundary. Lots of gaps.
There's two anywhere on the onside if you want it. In the air and safe. They've only got one. Good arm from the deep there. That's the long boundary. Lovely little block hole delivery there from Similani.
A great over so far.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault that first ball went down to the boundary. It was only worth two in the end, but on another day that would have been a wicket. So one ball to come in the over, just four off it so far. Target is 112. Beautifully
What a cricket
struck.
shot. Oh.
Wow. Down on one knee, open the face, smack.
Made his own width and let his hands play with him.
Well,
That's over.
You can see why people are talking about him with shots like that.
Beautiful cricket shot.
That's not a slog in any way, shape or form.
Oh, and it's a no ball, Andy.
Oh, free hit. Could be out or it could be safe. He's got away with it. Came down like a pitching wedge and they come back for two.
Cross is averted. The Titans are 32 for 1 after 3. Staying with the rate.
Yeah,
Which is quite good.
I think they'll be reasonably happy with the start. As long as Peklaqua's there. It's the one thing we haven't seen on the opening day of the Metro T10 Cup is somebody playing a long innings. We've seen a couple of brief, expansive innings, but the way to chase a target like 112 would be somebody needs to make 50 and
100%.
and bat long.
Indeed, Similani got close at 47.
Yeah, but
Needed him to bat
47 off what, 16, 17 balls?
needed him to bat a few more balls extra.
Yeah.
Try and push up that total a little bit higher.
So Sir Brian is bowling his second over and starts with a wide. Obviously doesn't want to bowl in at Peclaquio and allow him to.
Let's see the tactic here. Nice and wide, slow. Let the batter come to him. Maybe the batsman makes a mistake.
That's 12 old. They'll get a single.
Ooh.
Now Sir Brian will go over the wicket to the right-handed Ulrich van Schalkwyk. It's one of those things when you're 19, somebody has to tell you, right, this bloke bowls off spin and he's tidy.
Yeah. Nice to see how the youngster will get on here. Running.
That's the shot I'm talking about, where there's two on offer. They've come back. Oh, there's trouble here. He's gone. I'm afraid to say that Van Schalkwyk was his own worst enemy there. He was the one who hesitated. If he'd gone for the second run straight away, he would have made it. But there was a hesitation when he thought to himself, ooh, I don't want to run out Peclaquio. So he's gone.
And I think Peclaquio felt the same.
Yes.
But he just kept running, which was good.
But anyway, showed us enough while he was here to explain why people are talking about him. So he got that 10 off 7 deliveries. And the Dolphins are now on top, you would say, at 34 for 2. New man is Keegan Leon Cachet. Very interesting story with him in the SA20 last year. Suddenly appeared from absolutely nowhere and was expected to go out there and tame some of the best players in the world, and did a good job actually. Starts with a reverse sweep for 4.
Great shot.
That? Wow.
Great start. Hopefully these two can produce some sort of partnership. Keep up with the scoreboard. The required rate is at 11.5 anyway.
Really is the case. You just don't have time to play yourself in. Now gives himself space and picks up the single through the covers. A bit of turn there.
It's the second slower, obviously maybe a variation that Sir Brian's brought in. The slower ones are turning and bouncing quite a lot from the old Ford Road end. Wonder if he's going to do the same now to Peclaquio. Maybe bring out a false shot.
Peclaquio might be aiming over extra. No, he's gone for the reverse sweep. Very nearly gave up his wicket as a result. That's well bowled. Right up in the block hole. Nothing you can do with that. It's
Very good
finish.
very good over for his second over.
So Sir Brian finishes with 2 overs for 24.
I guess as a spinner that's quite acceptable, going at 12 runs and over.
Yeah.
As we say that, another experienced campaigner, John Smith's coming in from the Mgani end.
Yeah. Slow left arm. Not a big turner of the ball, but has seen everything on a cricket field in his 35 years. So 72 remaining to be scored. It is exactly 12 and over. It means you've got to try and find a couple of boundaries every 6 balls.
Oh, bold.
Top edge, but it's falling safe.
Also guess we're going to see that a lot from the Dolphins spinners is wicket to wicket. You miss, I hit.
Commentators were talking about that with Kesh Maharaj, that over the last couple of years he's just changed his line a little bit. He's bowling straighter than he used to.
I think it's a good thing because if your batters are trying to get after the spinner, you're then putting the ball in their court of, are you going to risk it or aren't you?
That's all the way.
Great shot, 6.
Wouldn't have been all the way if the rope hadn't been in a couple of metres, but it was big enough. Pecklaquire goes to 28 off 16. You feel he's the key now. He's the set player. If you're going to get 12 and over, you've got to have a set player in there. Can't expect the players in the changing room just come in and score willy-nilly. That's another one down to third man. It's not going to go all the way. They'll come back for 2. So they've got 9 off 4 balls in this over.
Smats has changed his line. He's coming over the wicket. I think which is a little bit better. Throw it outside of stump. There we go.
He's beaten the outside edge there and very nearly got the stumps. So they stay up with the rate. They need to try and find a boundary off the last ball. And I think he's done that with a certain amount of aplomb. That's gone all the way down towards the dressing rooms. Mighty blow over mid-wicket, and that brings up the half century. It's the longest boundary that he's hit that too, but there isn't a ground in the world where that wouldn't be 6.
100%.
So now they've got it down to 57 to win off 30.
It sounds a little bit better than taking 12 and over.
Yeah, it does.
Closer to 10 now. Or 11. No. There's a bit of a change in the old Fort Road end. Ramosh and Pillay coming to attack. Another product from Westville Boys High School.
I saw Westville won an award this year for excellence across a basket of sports. Number 1 school in the country. When you tot up your scores for, I think it's rugby, cricket, hockey, water polo,
And basketball. As well.
Yeah. So they're definitely doing something right from a sporting sense at Westville.
Up the hill, as the Durban people will know. It is an institution that's produced quite a few good sportsmen. Olympic swimmer.
That's a wide.
A few very good cricketers throughout the years.
I was there doing a rugby game a couple of months ago and it was Old Boys Day. A wonderful atmosphere. They put up an enormous marquee for the dinner on Old Boys Night, which was the Friday. That's a good smack. Is he going to get away with it? Yes. Came down with spin on it. They come back for 2. And the Man of the Match award was handed over by a gentleman who was the captain of the rugby team 50 years previously.
Oh, wow.
And he was an enormous guy. And the first thing I asked him was, I assume you were a lock forward. Yes, he was. And he talked to me about how incredible. That's a big...
Oh, wow.
All the way down into Castle Corner. Nobody there today, otherwise there would have been a lot of spilled beer. That's a good hit, and Peclaqua's got the bit between his teeth now. That's 44 off 21 for him.
One blow away from that 50 you were calling earlier, Andy.
Yeah, that's right. But, and anyway, to get back to this guy, he said the most incredible thing for him was he hadn't been back to school since he left. And now here he was 50 years later, and he said the infrastructure is incredible. We didn't have any of this. And that's one thing that we do take for granted in this country. Our major schools, their infrastructure from a sporting perspective is world class.
It's fantastic. There's some picturesque schools, Midlands, Marklaus, Hilton, Marisburg College. You come down here, you've got DHS, Glenwood, Northwood, Westville. I know there's other schools around the country, but there's some picturesque schools here, and the infrastructures are second to none.
So this is good bowling from Pillay. He's trying to keep it inside the red line, which is the marker for the umpire. That's not a wide.
But pity that Peclaqua is moving, because if you move across, obviously the umpire is going to not give it a wide.
This game's right on a knife edge at the moment. 65 for 2, and that is...
Has it got it? There we go.
Over.
6. That's 50, 24.
That is 50 off 24 deliveries for Peclaqua. Yeah, and...
First 50 of the day in competition.
And he 5 sixes.
The nice thing with that 50 is obviously seeing the 24 balls. So he's taken some time to get himself in, made sure that he's the in batter, and obviously taking the game forward to the Dolphins and setting his team up.
So we're going to have it. Bryce Parsons is putting himself onto bowl in place of John Smuts. 71 for 2, chasing 112. That's
oh
6
my word!
From Keegan Leon Cachet, lovely shot.
Beautiful cricket shot. Always good to see a nice slog sweep.
Not if you're a bowler.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so Parsons has gone 6 first ball. And right now, the momentum multiply Titans are looking as if nothing's going to stop them from here. Dolphins need to get one of these two out, and preferably both of them, just to stop the momentum. Ian Cachet with the reverse sweep. He's toe-ended that one and needed a little bit of chalk for the cue. And now Peclaqua back on strike.
Do you think we're going to see some fireworks shown on?
Yeah. There's no point thinking I'm going to bat through now. We're in position to effectively put the boot on the jugular. Let's do it. Oh, it's gone a mile in the air. Nobody wants this. Parsons is under it himself. Oh, yeah. Ball was always favourite there, and they've come back for 2. Fair dues to the captain there. There was a player, Sir Brian, coming off the boundary, and the ball was coming down between them. Parsons says, "No, I've got this."
I don't know if you saw the keeper also trying to run a little bit adventurous.
It was in the air a long time, but the ball was always favourite there.
Is that the opportunity that's gone a begging?
Sliced away for more runs. No, he put that one down. Oh, he did all the hard yards to get there. And then the ball was almost in the hands, and then the elbows hit the ground.
That impact on the ground obviously bobbled the ball out.
Who was it? Was that Similani?
It looks like Similani. No.
Oh, no, it wasn't Similani. Beg his pardon.
What can I say? Don't even know who that is.
Well, there's nobody going to get under that one.
Great cricket shot.
A huge blow.
Another great cricket shot. I think that's gone through the gap into the parking lot.
Could be another new ball. The half-century stand, 53 off 21 balls. Pecklaquire's got 38 of them.
It's only taken 15 minutes.
Don't tell your wife that you can play a game of cricket this quickly. So Pecklaquire now 60 off 27 balls, and that's his 6th maximum.
Very expensive over here from the captain Parsons.
I think that's the original ball he's got back. Somebody got halfway onto the field with a new pair of gloves, and now, as they were about to resume, Pecklaquire screamed at him. Maybe he's broken the ones that he's got with him.
We've all been there as 12 men, hoping you don't do anything wrong. Something always goes wrong.
Yeah. So 17 off the over, and it's now down to 24 to win off just 19 balls. So they've brought it down from 12 and over to 7 and over.
Oh,
Just one this time. So 18 off the over.
sneakily keeping the strike.
Now, who wants to bowl? So when the captain starts to look around the field, and you're seeing people looking at their boots. 23 off the last 18 deliveries. It's a simple requirement with 8 wickets in hand. And it'll be interesting.
Looks like we got McQuena coming back into the attack.
Yeah, bowled very well first up. Nkabani McQuena, the 20-year-old. And the only way out of this is wickets. You can't hold the batting side below 23. McQuena's one and only over went for 5, but that was with the new ball. All sorts of chat going on. The weather is starting to deteriorate, so I don't think the umpires will dare bring them off.
Not when there's 3 overs left. Hopefully not. What constitutes a game in a T10? A T20 you've got 5 overs.
Yeah, I would imagine it's probably the same.
It's quite interesting to know. 2 overs, maybe? 3 overs?
And are we doing Duckworth Lewis? Yes, Duckworth Lewis is on the scoreboard and it says 85. And they're 89 for 2.
4 runs ahead.
So this is the power play over. Only 2 men on the boundary allowed. Ooh. Not quite certain why they felt the need to take that run and risk a chance of a run out. I suppose it'll go down as a bye.
I might have thought it went behind him instead of straight to short third man.
So, well, they've got the mighty hitter off strike. Dolphins will be happy about that. But Keegan Cachet has got 14 off 7.
He's played quite nicely as well.
Oh dear, that's very well stopped by Hanno Fillion. And it's a no ball.
Hip high, no ball.
Yep, so that'll be a free hit. Don't know what he was trying to bowl there.
He's missed his mark by several feet. Oh,
Maybe he was trying to bowl a one out of the back of the hand and just lost it. That's better. They'll get through for a leg bye this time.
another full toss.
But he's got out of the free hit relatively unscathed. But now he's got to face Peclaquire, who's 61 off 29.
It's only 2 out.
That's another one that's gone a mile in the air. The keeper's there this time. This shouldn't be a problem. Anufilian makes the catch. And that is the end of a remarkable innings from Andile Peclaquire. 61 off 29 deliveries, 3 fours, 6 sixes.
That brings to the end the innings of Andile Peclaquire, after 61 off 15 deliveries.
Well bowled, Nkabumi.
Because of 3 wickets.
So that makes it 92 for 3. The target is 112.
2.5 overs left.
2.5.
2.5 overs left.
Yeah. So 15 deliveries.
20 runs.
Yeah, it just opens the door a crack for the Dolphins. So, new man at the crease for the Titans. Is Khadis Marie, who I think likes to be known as Khia. Gets off the mark straight away. He's an old boy at Grey College.
Looks like he might have played a bit of rugby.
Yeah. Well, you're not allowed not to. They put out about 20 sides every weekend.
I think it's more than that.
Is it?
Must be. I think this year they had 12 open teams.
Sliced away in the air and safe. They'll come back for 2. This is trouble. No.
Good running.
This game does have the makings of a very tight finish now. So McQuenna has really bowled well.
He's hit the wicket nice and hard. Bowled with some good pace.
Oh, that's a good hit. Nobody out there, and that will be 4. So good finish to the over for the Titans. Takes them to 99 for 3. Means they need another 13 off the last 2 overs. Liam Cachet has gone to 20 off 11. Now, Kia Marie will be on strike, the 20-year-old. Another man who's played for SA under 19s. And the short straw has gone to John Smuts to bowl the penultimate over.
Simulani probably finishing from the old 14.
Old 14, yeah. Once again, wickets are all important here. Can't defend a run of ball, which is effectively what it is. Oh, he's bowled him. That's beautifully bowled. Held it back.
Nice and slow. Inviting Marie to come out. Almost looked like he yorked himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think more than anything he was just beaten in the flight. Probably expecting it to be speared in, and it wasn't. So that's 99 for 4.
Forward down now for the remaining multi-line Titans. The new man to the crease.
A young man who bowled the death over is in now, Liseko Popoklabana. Trawling the internet to try and find out something about this young man. Could find nothing other than the fact that he bowls right arm and bats right hand. But clearly the Titans fancy him to give him the death over and now send him in this circumstance to try and win the game. Good start from John Smuts. A little bit of turn there.
A little bit of bounce.
In the air and safe. Should only be 1. Yeah. That brings up the 100. So 12 to win.
12 needed. 9 balls.
With 6 wickets in hand, batting side should coast home, but cricket is a funny game. Keegan Liam Cachet on strike now. All too short, and he's got it away for 6.
Full punishment.
Oh, and that's the issue when you've got so few to defend. One bad ball, and all of that hard work really goes down the drain.
Straight into the Western Pavilion. 1 hit away. 8 balls remaining.
And there is the 1 hit, but it's only 4,
Damn.
so still 2 to win. And Keegan Leon Cachet's done a fantastic job. While Andile Peklaquayo was there and hammering the ball around, he was quite happy to get off strike, just play the supporting role, and since the left-hander was dismissed, he's taken over full responsibility. 1 ball left in the over, 2 to win, and that's not it. So we will go to the last over.
Just going back on what you said, Andy, they created a good partnership where Andile was smashing the ball around, Leon Cachet coming in, manoeuvring the ball, getting his boundary options also, but he's now obviously, like you said, he's taken it to the next level now, but winning the game for his team.
And he's into the 30s now, which is the sort of a score that you put down in the credits. In T20 cricket, you know, if you get 30, you've done all right.
Yeah.
I think in T10 cricket, 30 is a good score. So 2 to win.
Made an over. What are the odds?
Confirmation, Andile Similani will bowl the last over. Everybody's been brought in, apart from we do have deep backward point. Everybody else is inside the circle, including a couple of close catches. John Smuts is at short extra, and we've got a man at short mid wicket as well. Sliced away for 4, and that will end proceedings. The Titans win with 5 deliveries to spare by 6 wickets. So
Very comfortable.
So that's a 6-wicket win there. The first game of the day ended in a 10-run win for the Lions over Western Province. The Lions were put into bat, and they restricted the Western Province batters to a score that was within 10 runs, but it wasn't as close as that as a match. This one was always looking very one-sided while Andile Peklaquayo was at the crease. The Dolphins in the end will possibly feel that they didn't get enough runs, but on the other hand they ran into a man playing a remarkable innings. And I think Vaughan van Jaarsveld and I have been talking about it, that perhaps is the key to 10-over cricket. Somebody has to bat long.
But also, just to add to that, you had Leon Cachet playing an undefeated knock of 30, 36, 38, somewhere around there. So obviously to get a big score or to chase down a big score, you obviously need 2 guys to knuckle down and just play normal cricket. Obviously the shots are a bit more agricultural, but picking the right ones, you've just seen now, I think the Titans made light work of this 112, which we thought would have been a good score to chase.
So let me just remind you that we've got a full day of cricket again tomorrow. We'll be getting underway at 9:30, and that will be a day of 4 matches going back to back to back to back. Tickets are still available. If you're in the area, do come along, and we hope that the weather plays ball. Forecast is not too bad, and then we will have 3rd, 4th playoff and final on Sunday. So thanks for joining us at Hollywoodbets Kingsmead on behalf of all the production crew and my co-commentator Vaughan van Jaarsveld. It's good night.